Hello all, it's Mikey. I don't currently have a camera at the moment due to the charger of my camera doing a runner about a month and a half ago and me not replacing it, so I'm afraid you're just going to have to listen to my dulcet tones for a few minutes. As many of you know, the Jurassic World trailer has been released today. It follows up from a teaser release a couple of days ago and a leaked teaser release of a 40-second trailer/teaser, which included some scenes which are not seen in this first reveal trailer. I won't really be discussing the leaked teaser, although there are a couple of interesting scenes in there that are probably relevant to what we see and what was released today. But just so you know, there is somewhere on the internet footage of that hanging around. So I decided, after seeing many different reactions, pretty much divided into maybe 4 camps: the age-old Jurassic Park lovers, the age-old Jurassic Park lovers who didn't like anything past Jurassic Park, normal people, and paleontologists. So I've seen some quite varied reactions, and I thought it would be nice to sit down and have a quick little rundown of my own thoughts. First of all, I will say I'm actually pretty unsure of my own feelings about this trailer. I'm not mind-blown. Like, when I saw the Godzilla trailers, I freaked. I started flipping tables, I started punching ducks in the face. I did horrible things to my neighbours for my own amusement because I was just so out of control. This isn't that kind of trailer. It's far more subtle, for one thing. It's building a vibe, a tone. It's aware of its environment, which is something I'm very pleased about. On the other hand, it doesn't do anything unexpected. We're introduced to the concept of Jurassic World, a park that opened up after Jurassic Park 3 at some point, which has been doing gangbangers, clearly. It is a working park. Brief introduction to Chris Pratt as our main character, the animal behavioralist. I think his name is Owen. We also see our resident scientist who is about to do something very stupid in Bryce Dallas Howard, I think her name is, who played Gwen Stacy in Spider-Man 3. Yeah, and then everything's wonderful, and then everything goes to shit because, hey, we didn't think this through when we decided on our new attraction. Building, debt, destruction, and as a friend had put it, Velocihounds. So yeah, how do I feel about the trailer? Like I said, I'm not blown away. I'm not shocked. I'm not like, oh my god, because I saw Jurassic Park in 1993 when I was 7 years old. I know what to expect from the tonality of that kind of movie, and the visuals of that kind of movie. But while I'm not sure how to feel about the trailer in terms of excitement or anything else, I have a feeling I haven't had from a trailer in a very long time. Possibly since 1993, in fact, where I actually felt a bit touched. There was a resonance that I was not expecting from this movie. Jurassic Park means an awful lot to me. Jurassic Park was this wonderful foundation of my life. So this movie matters to me on a very personal level. I want this to be a very good movie. I think it can be a good movie. Okay, I'm going to admit something I didn't expect to admit when I turned on the trailer earlier on today, but I got a little bit emotional. It's just like, oh god, it is actually coming back. Especially when the piano version of the theme song started to play, just for those little snippets. So yeah, I mean, as a trailer, nothing special. As an emotional and genuinely nostalgic experience, which I don't often have, it matters. This trailer matters. It probably shouldn't, but it does. So we said all that. What do I think about the ideas and stuff that are put forward in this movie? Well, we have some interesting things. The park has been going well for years. That is something that honestly feels very otherworldly. The idea that the park is running and functioning. Yeah, the park functioning is such a strange experience. The new animal that we see in the trailer fully, the Mosasaurus/Stylosaurus or whatever it is, interesting idea. We'll say, like, two questions. One, considering they're very endangered, should you be feeding this thing great white sharks? And 2, has no one seen Blackfish? God, don't follow the SeaWorld model, guys. They make a decision to create a hybrid dinosaur, which according to internet leaks is a combination of cobra, cuttlefish, velociraptor, and Tyrannosaurus Rex. I'm not against the idea. It is definitely a far more science fiction-y idea, and I think if played right, it makes sense, because the director came out and basically said this is a corporate mandated move, because numbers are starting to drop, because the park's been open for years, and people are kind of like, alright, we've seen it, what else you got? And, it's not like they can just pick up every single prehistoric animal and bring it in. Because, hey, limited. So I kind of get the idea. It'll be all about the execution. It's a silly idea, but it's going to be all about the execution for this. The final thing you can really take away from the trailer is it looks like the Velociraptors will have a bit of a different role this time round. It's been said for a while that Pratt's going to be a behaviouralist who has been working with them and trying to figure out how they work, and it looks like he succeeded, because we have, it has to be said, a pretty badass scene of 4 raptors being released into the dark, and then Pratt on a bike tearing through the jungle with the 4 raptors running along beside him and one sort of tearing ahead and screaming. I'm okay with it. I am okay with it. It's... okay, him using them as some sort of, like, high-grade attack squad is possibly pushing the realism button a bit, but again, they're genetically engineered dinosaurs in an amusement park. I'm not entirely sure reality has anything to do with this movie. Yeah, I'm not blown away, I'm not whatever, but I'm oddly touched. I mentioned a few reactions there from the professional side of things. It's not going down well. Or at least it's sort of going down mixed. Basically, a lot of paleontologists are not happy with the lack of scientific accuracy in the dinosaurs. Discussions were going on that the raptor should really be feathered, the T-Rex, if they show up, should be feathered, so on and so on and so on. On the one hand, I would like feathered dinosaurs in this. I think it would look cool. I just do, and I think Jurassic Park is perfectly set up to present feathered dinosaurs. We bred an original batch of raptors that were fully feathered, and then we saw it in T-Rex, and then we realised that that isn't what people want. People want these scaly, reptilian-looking creatures, so we brought in a new batch, we crossed them with crocodiles, or whatever, and we deactivated their feather gene or something like that, and yeah. But then when we realised that science was changing, we decided that the new batch would have feathers. So we reactivated the feather gene, and now we've got feathery raptors and feathery T-Rex and whatever. On the other hand, it's a monster movie, and I can let it go. This is not Discovery Channel. In fact, Discovery Channel will get strips torn off it for doing stuff like this, because it is Discovery Channel, and it has a job, and it's not doing that job lately. I find it hard to complain about scientific accuracy. While I understand why people want it, and it is oddly frustrating that feathery dinosaurs are showing up in all kinds of fiction aimed at younger children and whatnot. They showed up in Sentai. They showed up in a recent terrible-looking movie. They show up in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So you don't have an excuse really not to do them, but if you're going for an aesthetic, if you're certainly trying to continue the continuity, the visual continuity of the old movies, I think that's acceptable. So yeah, anything else would really be me be rambling. This trailer was better than I expected. I will say that, definitely better than I expected. And yet, tonality. It was all about tonality for me. So I hope this movie is good, because Jurassic Park, if it is being brought back after so many years, you gotta put some effort into it. So if Jurassic World can build up a good character story as well, and keep the villain count down to a low. Villains are not really needed for a Jurassic Park movie. It's a big mistake the Lost World made. So yeah, this is me rambling away. I hope actually to get some comments and stuff about this. I'm going to share this in pretty much every media I can. I'm going to try and keep some interest going in this. Really, really curious to see people's opinions, especially people I know who aren't into paleontology or whatever. They're just ordinary people. Leave me some comments. If you can, share this so I can get a few more opinions out there. I'll have it up on Tumblr, Twitter, various other places. So, yeah. Right, lads. I will talk to you later. Have a good one.